What is up, my Back to Life family? I find myself today back in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm back home. If you haven't been watching along, I actually have traveled 10 countries this year, and I have been going. I went 8 months consecutively without coming back to America. That was from Hawaii. I left going, I guess you could say left, like to Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, that way. And it was some of the best times of my life. I got to experience so many different cultures. I got to experience different people, different foods, just different environments, like getting myself out of my comfort zone, getting myself out of like this life that I have here, which is, I would honestly say, a very easy life. Like if you've never left America and you only have been here and you only live here, and this is all you see every single day, you kind of don't know what you don't know. And that's not your fault. Like before I left, I didn't know what I was missing. I didn't know what life was like in other places. I didn't realize like how different life truly was. But once I actually got the opportunity to leave the country and go experience different life and stuff like that, I realized like how good we have it here. And I always appreciated life. I always appreciated like how good life was. Like I worked hard my entire life. I watched my parents work hard. They moved over here from when it was still the USSR, the Soviet Union, 1989, from the Ukraine into America. No English, no money, kids. And they showed me from a young age like what it is like to work hard. I was actually born in America, in Syracuse, New York, if you didn't know that. So like I got to experience like hard work my entire life. So I got to experience all these different things. And I'm just telling you all this like to give you a little background on like me saying like, you know, I'm so grateful to be able to come back home. I'm grateful for that. But the thing is, like every country that I went to has a special place in my heart. But I think out of the entire year of traveling, I know that the country that has the most special place in my heart is India. And I only traveled through the south of India, so I can't speak about the north or like the middle part of it or anything like that. But Kerala, for you know, just saying this honestly, like Kerala literally has the most special place in my heart. And that's why I'm making this video, is to tell you that like I will be moving to India. That's one of the places that like I can't wait to go back. I've only been home now at this point shooting this video, I guess like 3 or 4 days. I arrived on Christmas Eve. When I'm shooting this video, it's now like the 26th. And I don't know what the date is. The date is the 26th, and I'm dropping this on the 26th. Sorry, traveling, you don't really look at dates and stuff, but yeah, like Kerala literally just has such a special place in my heart, and my platform there is so vast and so wide that I realized like going there and like being able to work with like social causes and like working with people and just doing good things for places like that you don't have to do is something I enjoy in life. Like I was literally talking to someone yesterday about like what it is about life. I was talking to my brother actually, like what it is about life that like makes me happy. And we both agreed like serving people, giving to people, receiving it's like fun and all. Like for a moment you get cool things. You can, let's say you buy a new car or a new house, like it's cool for a moment, but at the end of the day, like when I can give, like that's when I feel the most satisfaction. One second. But yeah, like that's the biggest thing for me, is that like if I'm not giving, then I don't feel good. I don't feel like I'm actually like living out a purpose. I don't feel like I'm living out my passion. And I've realized over time, like from a young age, that like when I'm helping people, that's when I truly want to like feel the best, or that's when I actually feel the best. That's when I feel like alive. That's when I feel good about myself. And I absolutely love that. Like that's not an easy thing to do, because like we live in this world where it's like mine. But at the end of the day, I feel like when you give to people without expecting in return, for some reason, things always come like tenfold. Like you receive so much. And it's not that I think like, hey, I'm going to give, so I'll receive later. Like, it's just like watching someone's reaction is priceless. Like when you just helped them and they were going through a tough day, they were probably like praying about it all day, or they were thinking about it all day. Like they just needed a break. They needed a helping hand. And you came through and you helped them, and they're like, man, there's still good people in this world. So that's what I want to do. Like I want to go to Canada. Like I started that whole like clean Kerala initiative, where like the Malayalam Manorama News like featured me on everything, and I was able to, you know, help out with everything. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll drop a couple pictures right here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And what this sparked was like an outrage. Like these videos went viral that I was posting about, talking about how cleanliness and everything in Kerala and this, that, and the other. I don't want to get into it too much because this is like a happy video. I'm not trying to like bash anything or speak negatively right now, but and that's what I want to like come back and do. Like I want to go there and I want to speak and I want to help and I want to like bring awareness and I want to actually do. I want action to take place after my words. And I think like I've received so much love and support and people sending pictures and videos cleaning everywhere in Wayanad. Like Lucky Viewpoint in Wayanad got cleaned up, and that's so awesome. Like just to see things like that happening is an amazing thing. And I'm just excited. Like that's why I'm gonna be moving to India, and I definitely will find a place in Kerala somewhere. I gotta see like where the best place would be for me to like park myself, and I'm not gonna be there for like the full year, but because I still gotta travel. Like at the end of the day, I'm a travel vlogger, and I want to show people America. I want to show people Mexico and every other country in the world. Like I don't know if I can go to every country in the world, but I might as well, I guess. And that's what I want to do. Like I think it would be so cool to be able to just show everybody the world, but still have like a home away from home. You know, like this is my home. Of course, I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but like having another home away from home where you have people that you love and people that love you is just awesome. Sorry, I'm like having like, this isn't really breakfast. This is like fruit and I don't know what this is, but it's food. Sorry. But yeah, like that's the thing for me is like, I want to be able to help people as much as possible. And I'm going to kind of stand up and talk, but I want to be able to help people as much as possible just because like, that's what I love to do. And I feel like when you find that thing in your life that you love, you have to chase it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like there's so many times I'm so uncomfortable and I'm so nervous and I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? But I take it and I do it. And then it's like, wow, like I'm getting goosebumps talking about it right now, but it's just like, yo, like you're doing it, keep doing it. And like, we have so much self-doubt and we have so much things in life that like try to tell us not to go do what we love because we have this and we have that. And that's life, you know, like you go into your job every day, or you could be doing something that you love every day. And if you love your job, that's amazing because you found a way to pursue your passion without like being miserable every single day. So my entire thing about it, man, is like, that's why I want to move, or that's why I'm moving to India, is because I want to have time when I go there. Let's say it's like 2 or 3 months out of the year or something where I can really go and like make an impact, where I can like help change the world one place at a time. And let's say that's only 3 months out of the year or whatever it may be. And I go live in another country for another 3 months or another country, because that's what I did this year. I lived in Dubai for 3 months, India 3 months, I was in Hawaii for like 2 or 3 months, and then like other countries, Sri Lanka, Thailand, like I was only there for like 2 to 3 weeks, but it still felt like I lived there because I was like literally just taking on people. Like I was hanging out with locals. I wasn't just like going and touring places and just trying to like see buildings. Like that's not fun to me. I want to see the people. I want to see who's there. I want to see like, what do you do on a regular daily basis? And if I can help use my voice and my platform of Back to Life and my Instagram, like Nico TJR, which is what a lot of people know me by. When I was in Kerala, literally people like, Nico TJR, what's up, man? And that's literally just my name. It's Nikolai Timoshuk Jr. So that's my first name, my family name, and then my suffix. So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I want to be able to use this platform to help people, not to just like use it for my own personal gain, not to just like make money from YouTube and just travel the world because I'm a traveler. Like I want to actually educate people. I want to empower people. I want to give people a voice through the voice that I have, just because I've been blessed with that. It's like every single one of you, without you guys, without you girls, without everybody watching my videos, like there's no Back to Life. I mean, I could still do the YouTube channel, but the reach, the power that we have now, like to go and help change the world, we wouldn't have that if it wasn't for every single one of you watching. So like, that's why my whole thing is like I want to move to India and help make that change, like not in a negative way. And I know people are going to watch this video and be like, well, why don't you start with your own place? Why don't you do this? Why don't you stay home and help change? It was like, you have to realize, like, I was just born here. Like, what if my parents stayed in the Ukraine? I would have been born in the Ukraine. And I don't look at it that way. I look at us as just like people in a world trying to help each other. Like, why not go somewhere else? Why not open that door if you have it? And to me, that's just like, that's life in a nutshell. Like, I think that people get so caught up in this whole like, well, you're from here, you're from here, you're from here idea. And then they start like pouring negativity, and I just like block those people. Literally, you guys should see, I mean, I don't get a lot because you guys are so supportive and so amazing, but the negative comments that we get, you probably don't see a lot of them. You know why? Because if I scroll through and I see it, I just block the user from the Back to Life channel because there's no room for negativity. I'm all about constructive criticism. I'm all about like, hey, do this, do that. Like, you know, give me advice, tips, or tell me suggestions on where I should go. But once you just start talking like stupidity and incompetence, you get blocked from Back to Life, and that's my choice. And if you don't like that, don't subscribe, don't watch. Like, that's, our platform is a positive platform, and I want people to come to Back to Life and be happy. And I want people to smile and be able to feel like joy and genuine happiness, not like reading through a bunch of negative comments just because you have nothing to do and you're okay with typing behind a computer. And you would never say something like that to my face or someone else's face. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, we are a happy family. The Back to Life family is a positive place. It's a place to come feel good. It's a place to come and smile. Like, it's a place to just like come and be who you want to be. Not who you have to be, not who you think you should be, but who you actually want to be. Like, your true self. And that's what I am. And like, you see me posting rap videos. You see me posting literally like whatever I want. It's because that's what I love. But I express myself through words, and that's how I do it. And like, I love music, and I love traveling, and I love people, so I'm gonna find ways to do what I love, and I don't care what anybody thinks. That's when you truly figure out like how to live life. And it's a hard thing to get to, you know, not caring what anybody else thinks, not caring about like, hey, you said this, you said that, like I feel some type of way, I feel sad because they judged me. That's a hard place to get to, but once you get there, it's a really good place to be in, because then you just live your life for you, and then you can help people along the way. And one example I like giving is like I relate it to being a train. Like, once the train leaves, people don't chase the train. They get on the next one, right? Or like a bus stand. Like, they're not sitting there running after the bus, and you got to be that train or that bus. You stop for a moment, and then you keep going. If someone wants to hop on, you let them, you help them as much as you can. And if they're not good for you, you let them off at the next train station. But be that train, okay? Like, know your route. Know that there's stops in life, and know that people are gonna hop on. But if they're not good for you, let them hop off on the next stop. Like, just be that train and stay positive, stay focused. Trains know where they're going, right? There's a straight path, exactly. There's a start point, there's an end point, and there's stops in between. Be that train. Let people hop on, but tell them to hop off if they are not bringing you any positivity. You can't bring everybody with you. I just went on like a whole different tangent with my video, and I'm talking about like why I'm moving to India. But anyways, like, I'm gonna put this back down. My arm's getting tired. Sorry, it's like super bright. But yeah, like, that's why I'm moving to India. I think it's going to be so cool to be able to like incorporate my life and the way I see things, and like how I can help in any way possible. Like, and I've met so many cool friends in Kerala, and I'm going to definitely explore the rest of India. It just takes time. Everybody's like, go here, come to the north, come. Like, I can't do everything at once. I went to 10 countries in 1 year, and I started feeling crazy, literally, like, because everything I did was a video. Everything I was doing was like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. And it's just like, you get to this point mentally where you're like, man, am I even seeing this stuff, or is it just like happening on a video? And so you kind of like start, you almost like can't sleep. You can't like lay there without thinking about what's your next video, what you're gonna do, this, that, and the other. And honestly, like, that's like it is a scary place to be in when you can't like disattach yourself from those things. But finding that like fine line is the cool thing. Like, so now I'm at home, I feel lowered. Like, I feel, maybe you'll like notice it in my face, in my tone. Like, I feel more relaxed. I feel more at peace because I don't have to be in a new city in 2 days or in a new place every 2 or 3 days. I can go shoot what I have, show you new places, and then like I can go home and I can relax and I can edit and I can work and I can come up with more ideas to bring you guys more content. But that's like the important thing, is like finding that balance. And I think I'm gonna find it by like having a set schedule of like going to India for 2 or 3 months and then going here for 2 or 3 months and going here, not just like trying to go to as many countries as I can in 1 year just because I'm like, oh, well, I'm already here and I gotta save the money. That's a big thing, like the money part of it. Yeah, of course, like I started YouTube, you don't get paid anything. I had my savings, and like traveling is expensive, it's not cheap. And I think I spent this year like $30,000 USD, US dollars, which is a lot of money. People make $30,000 a year here in America and still struggle. And I was running through different countries doing this. And that's a tough thing. And that's really why I stayed out for so long, is because coming back is expensive and then leaving again is expensive. Like plane tickets are not cheap until you're out wherever you're at. Then you can just travel around. But now I want to like get more strategic. I want to be able to like plan things out. And I think India for me is one of those places where like my heart, like they say home is where the heart is. And my heart is here in Chattanooga, of course. I have my family. I'm not married and nothing like that. Like people are like, why is your house so empty? Like, this is my own home. My family doesn't live here. My parents don't live here. It's a lot different than like where I've been in the Middle East and like through Asia, where families all stick together. Even when you're married, some families live together. Like, yeah, of course that happens here, but it's not like normal. Like once you turn a certain age here, you go get your own apartment, your own flat, or you build your own house, you buy your own house. And that's what I did. I built my own house. So this is my own place. And like no one else lives here but me. So like that's the difference. I know a lot of people are asking, they're like, where are all the people? Like, where are the people? Well, you got to realize like America's this big with only 300 million people. And then India was this big with 1.35 billion people. So if you're out on the street, there's people everywhere. Just boom, 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 boom. Like all the honking, like everything is just magnetized, or like way bigger, because like there's so many more people in a smaller place, right? So it's way more dense. Here we got so much space, and just like literally there's nobody. I don't see anybody outside. I don't see anybody outside my front door. Like it's just a different type of life, and that's normal. Like that's what America is. It's a lot different, but that's why I love like every different countries, because every place offers its own uniqueness, its own character, its own like things to fall in love with. And I fell in love with India. Like I fell in love with Kerala, with the people, with the culture, how it is. Like it reminds me, like I'm Ukrainian, so it reminds me of like that type of feeling. But I've never been to Ukraine, so I got to go there this year as well. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. I get lost talking sometimes when I sit and talk like this. I hope I didn't bore you to death. But yeah, that's why I'm moving to India. I think it's going to be a great platform for me to use it for a positive thing. If you have anything negative to say about it, like stay home or blah, 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 you're going to get blocked. So just warning, caution, beep, beep. But yeah, like for everybody that's being super supportive, I thank you so much. I can't wait to bring you more cool stuff like around here. Like I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you through my daily life. I know a lot of people haven't seen America. For us here in America, we're like, why would you shoot like your own house, like cooking breakfast or something? It's also different, in how like life is here, but I'm going to try to incorporate that as much as I can. I don't know if I'll be daily vlogging, but I'll try my best to give you as much content as possible so you can see this before I go to the next country, and I'll make those plans and keep you updated. We got the new year coming up, so I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. I hope everyone has an amazing New Year's. Like I'll be making videos up until that point and then beyond, of course. So just thank you so much for sticking along, and yeah, that's exciting for me. I can't wait to go back to Kerala. I can't wait to explore more of India. Can't wait to see my friends again. I can't wait to just go explore the world. Like it's a beautiful place, and I hope that you find some way to do it. Start saving your money, start doing research, start figuring out how much it costs to do things. And if you want to know more information, drop some comments on like what you guys want me to do videos on, so I can actually like help you from a point of like, hey, if you need help traveling, how can you explain some things for us so I know what to talk about? Because for me, I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what you don't know. So just let me know what you think. And yeah, that'll be it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at NicoTJR so you can literally follow my daily life as it actually happens. Make sure you check out shopbacktolife.com. Grab you some merch, support the movement. You see that I'm still wearing my God's Own Country Kevlar t-shirt. And anytime that you buy a t-shirt or anything, that's what helps me with my travels. That's what helps me be able to do cool things, help people, stuff like that. Make sure you hit that bell, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Back to Life family, I'll see you on my next vlog. Peace.